Well, I don't know what's wrong with these people. I don't know why you would change Cracker Barrel's logo. Let's see what Fox has to say about it.
Cracker Barrel has fallen. The once cozy pit stop of rocking chairs and knickknacks.
That's horrendous. I mean, at least they kept the font, but it's just so plain. There's nothing exciting about the new logo. It's terrible. Terrible. I used to eat at Cracker Barrel. I haven't been there in a while. I probably won't go for a while because this just looks stupid. They used to have rocking chairs outside. It was nice. Nice country store. Looked like a country setting. The Cracker Barrels I used to go into, they used to have like little shops you could buy like knickknacks and stuff like that.
And vintage Americana is trading in its charm for corporate blandness. After 48 years, the company torching its iconic logo, dumping the old man next to the barrel for a generic text-only font straight out of a tech startup. The company's stock plunging sharply. Can you plunge sharply? That's redundant. Don't care. After the announcement, losing almost $100 million in value in just one day. I called up a family member this morning and said, who wants this? Your family lives in Florida. You can hit it. I called up a family member this morning and said, have you been following the Cracker Barrel story? And the person said, no. What did they do? I said, well, they're doing a rebrand, and they removed the old man and the actual Cracker Barrel from the logo. Yeah. My family member said, well, why in the hell did they do that? And I said, because apparently at a cost of $700 million, 3 marketing firms told him to.
Yeah, it's like taking the mascot away from a sports team. Why in the world would you do it? It's the identity, it's the brand. But what amazes me is these chief marketing officers must have gone to the same school that these politicians that are pushing socialist policies went to, because we know the result. We've seen it with Bud Light, with Target, time and time again, Disney even. Yeah, you go woke, you go broke. It's not just a mantra that sounds catchy. It's actual fact if you look at the data in the market. Investors don't want any part of this, right? Actually do what you do. You can have a brand that is all about old Americana and actually have reliable customers. The market doesn't care if you have a tech startup logo. That's not what... Mike, do you ever look at a logo before you make an investment?
Well, I just got to say, what I do look at and what I think about, and like sometimes it doesn't stop me, but if the people running the company hate you, they hate everything you're about, and they hate everything you like about this country, do you really want to do business there? And like, unfortunately for me, that was not enough to deter me from drinking Bud Light. But it will deter me from going to Cracker Barrel, and as I'm sure it a lot will. And there were a lot of people, like Bud Light was #1 selling beer in the world. They'll never recover that market share, ever. Yeah. Ever. And so why does Cracker Barrel want to do that to themselves? Right? Like, who are you going to pick up all of a sudden these...
Because the left has absolutely lost their goddamn minds. That's why. They're not smart. I don't know what has gone wrong on the left, but they need to pull their head out of their ass. I'm not a Democrat anyway, but currently it's just like a one-party system. And Republicans are going to win because the left has gone too far left and they've lost their minds. All this woke shit going on. Cracker Barrel, the Bud Light thing. They got mad when I can't think of her name. The one that just did the jeans. The jean ad. Playing off of her good genes but she's wearing good jeans. Like, the left people, they get so mad about that. It's like, she's not racist. She's not doing anything wrong. Like, what are you mad about? Her pretty looks? Because y'all look ugly as shit? I mean, you do you, but you're just gonna further bury yourself, so just keep on digging.
Hip young millennials are going to stop shopping at Sweet Green, and we're going to go to Cracker Barrel. Like, who are you? Like, why?
Well, the who are you question is interesting, because is there a trend? Is there a generation of business marketing people, kind of who all went to the same schools around the same time, and they all kind of have the same philosophy? I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a little bit leftist. It's maybe a little bit woke, and they're all getting into these positions and systematically taking brands with identities and trying to make them into the thing, I guess, that prevailed at their institution and in their background. And Cracker Barrel's the latest victim, but Bud Light was in there, and there have been plenty of other examples.
Sydney Sweeney.
I think corporate America's got a problem. Their talent bench, the talent bench right now, that generation that's supposed to be ready to do this,
American
is
Eagle.
filled with people who love Cracker Barreling marketing plans.
But it goes back to your running complaint about academic institutions. That's where the problem really is. Now it's just infiltrated corporate America. I wish we had the data. There's probably data out there showing that the graduation classes of these chief marketing officers are probably within 4 to 8 years of each other. But it's interesting data point.
Target, like the pride of Minnesota. Like, this Target's an unbelievable store to go into. Like, why do they keep getting crushed? Because they hate the people that shop there. Right? Or at least the marketing people do. And the people in the boardrooms don't have the intestinal fortitude to say, shut up, you stupid millennial. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going to let you ruin my company.
Well, it's funny, Target. I was in Minnesota. That's a world I sort of know a little bit. And I can tell you, the folks I went to business school with are the ones who ended up in marketing roles there. And you could see this train coming, you give these guys a chance to reimagine Target or reimagine Cracker Barrel, and they were going to do it, and they've done it, and the market hates it.
But maybe that's the bigger question. Do you need to reimagine everything? Good business is a good.
If
Tim
it ain't
Cook,
don't fix it.
Tim Cook took over for the most iconic leader ever, and Steve Jobs. And what did he change? Nothing.
And then you changed
He
the
kept
logo
it the same. That's not a bad business model.
That's a different question we could go into.
Worked out pretty well.
That's the left.
I just think sometimes being simplistic,
like
sticking with what works is the best business strategy. But you get these young wokesters, Brian, I'm sorry that they were your contemporaries in
Can you
business
imagine how they
school.
responded to me?
And they think it's got to be different. It's got to be reinvented. It's got to be something else to be better. And most people just look for those fundamentals. Brands are all about what they make you feel, like a can of Coke or
peanut butter cups. Don't change the peanut butter cup logo.
Or whatever. And so if you start making people feel a different way by putting Dylan Mulvaney with the Bud Light can or with the trans, what were they, tuck-friendly suits?
Oh, yeah, Target.
Yes, indeed.
Walked into Target,
Yes.
all of a sudden
Yeah,
your customer base starts to feel differently when consuming that product, and when they don't feel good about it, they're not going to consume it. It's really basic, and you know what? I didn't go to business school.
I will tell you what happens really quickly with when a leader or CEO goes out and hires 3 marketing firms. They don't have any ideas. They don't know what they're doing. And they're trying to offload the blame if the turnaround strategy fails on the 3 firms. Look at Chili's and Brinker and Kevin Hochman. Chili's is doing great. He turned it around, but it's his leadership and management that he learned almost 2 decades at Procter & Gamble. So again, you have to make the decisions. It's not about going out and hiring people who don't work in the restaurant business. Sorry.
Yeah, I guarantee that's what they did. They
marketing
hired some
firms. They will
company
come
to
in
redesign
and
the
screw
logo.
your stuff up. Almost
And
cursed.
I don't know why they thought it was a great idea, but it was not.
Cracker Barrel rebrand.
But Yeah. I mean, the left has gone crazy. What else can you say? That's what it is. Till next time, deuces.